Well, to this top story first, the Supreme Court has asked some tough questions to the government on what is termed the tearing hurry to appoint ex-IAS officer Arun Goyal as election commissioner. A 5-judge constitution bench headed by Justice KM Joshep questioned the process adopted for appointing Arun Goyal as an election commissioner and said appointment got clearances in haste. The apex court has reserved its judgment in the matter, and the court is hearing a bunch of petitions seeking an independent mechanism to appoint election commissioners. In today's high-octane hearing, the court questioned how Goyal's appointment was cleared in one day and even asked whether the 4 shortlisted candidates are docile yes men. The Attorney General for India asked to consider the matter in its entirety. He said the Law Minister selected the shortlist from the Department of Personnel website as per convention. The court's stinging remarks were made after the centre placed the original file of appointment of Election Commissioner Arun Goyal before it. Supreme Court also expected to rule on validity of hurried appointment of Election Commissioner Arun Goyal. To speak more about this, I'm joined by my colleague Harish on the phone line. Harish, if you can hear us, very tough comments coming from the Supreme Court regarding the hurried appointment, quote-unquote, of Election Commissioner Arun Goyal.
Yes, that's right. After summoning files pertaining to his appointment as election commissioner, Supreme Court bench was examining the validity of Arun Goyal's selection. Prima facie, the bench led by Justice KM Joshep was of the view that there were several procedure errors and slammed the hurried appointment, as you very rightly put. So, in fact, the Supreme Court asked several pointed questions like why this lightning speed after keeping posts vacant for 6 months, how appointment was cleared in one single day, what basis Law Minister chose 4 names forwarded to the Prime Minister. We are still unable to understand the logic and reasoning behind this. Are these 4 men docile yes men of the government? We find around 40 qualified persons in this list. How was just 4 persons zeroed in by the Law Minister and forwarded to the names forwarded to the Prime Minister? I'll read out the verbatim what the Supreme Court said. It said, on 18th we hear the case. On same day you move the file. On same day PM says, I recommend his name. Why this urgency? This vacancy existed for 6 months. Then suddenly when this court is hearing the matter, sudden appointment, why this lightning speed? Same day process, same day clearance, same day application, same day appointment. File has not even traveled 24 hours also. So on what basis has the Law Minister chosen the 4 names out of which Prime Minister picked up 1 name? What is the mode adopted? The chosen one is the youngest. Are these 4 persons all yes men of the government? This chosen man may be a gold medalist in mathematics, but he could not be docile. But please tell us first, how do you decide this list of 4? We wanted to know from you how Department of Personnel chose this person and how everything has been done on one day, that is November 18th. Attorney General R. Venkatramani for the government said, I wish to remind this court that we are not on a mini trial on the issue of appointment of Arun Goyal. Law Minister chose the 4 names from Department of Personnel website comprising of senior secretaries, resident commissioners. We go by the batch, not the date of birth. This was when the bench asked how the youngest out of the 4 was chosen. In fact, the Attorney General concluded the argument by saying that stop smelling a rat. Everything has been done as per procedure. We have nothing to hide. So after this, several pointed questions and rebuttal from the government, the Supreme Court has, for the time being, reserved the judgment on the batch of petitions which have sought several reforms as far as the appointment procedure for the Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioners are concerned. Not only that, on how to insulate election commissioners and the chief election commissioners and election commission members from political and executive interference, and the most important, on the validity of appointment of the former IAS officer Arun Goyal as one of the election commissioners. Back to you.
Harish, thank you so much, as always, for sharing all those important details with us and our viewers. Well, moving on to the next story. Well, MNS